Hi guys, today I wanted to tell you guys about my DMV experience and what it was like to get my learner's permit. Um, so yeah, I am a little older for getting my permit, but that's because for a long time I thought I wasn't going to be able to drive. So I'm still not exactly sure how it's going to work, but I'm trying. So yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I had a really hectic week, so I didn't get like a whole lot of studying time, and although I would study like in the car on the way to appointments and stuff, but I got my hair cut and I had a doctor's appointment, and then I had all kinds of other things that I had to get done for school, and then I had my DMV appointment. So yeah, it was pretty hectic, but I'll tell you some of the things that I used to study, which obviously I'm in North Carolina, so I used the North Carolina DMV booklet that they give you, the driver's manual. I used that, and I also used my I used an app on my phone called DMV Genie. That's what I used. And I'm sorry if I sound dragging, but it's Friday and I had yet to film anything. And I figured I would film this since it was pretty fresh in my mind because it happened this morning. I got my learner's permit this morning. So I used the DMV Genie app on my phone to study. It has like, well, I don't know if I can show you because I have like a flashlight on my phone kind of trying to give me light on this side, but let's see if I can show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is the app icon, and this is what it looks like. I'm sorry if the light is bothering you. I'm trying to make sure it's not on the screen for too long. It has easy, hard, and hardest. I didn't get to finish all of them. I finished all of the easy and all of the hard tests, but I didn't get to finish all of the hardest tests. And I have like signed questions, fines and limit questions for the hardest ones. All kinds of different questions. Let's see if I turn that. I don't remember where I had this light. Okay, so hopefully now I'm not so red. But I feel like that app helped me a lot. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Another thing I did to study was I Googled NC driver permit practice test or something like that. And basically, a website came up. I can't remember the name of it, but it had like 5 different tests, and then it had more than that, but like 5 of them were free and the rest were premium. So I just did the free ones, and then like they actually have practice tests on the actual DMV website that you can use, I think. But yeah, the site that I found on Google wasn't much different from DMV Genie. I would recommend that more than anything else because it also had a challenge bank. And I liked the fact that it had a challenge bank because if you got a question wrong, you could go back and you know, practice and study it until you got the question right. DMV Genie also had that. And I don't think I'm making any sense today. I think I'm just beyond tired. Let's see what else. DMV Genie website on Google. If I can remember the name of the website, I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, I highly recommend the app more than anything else because it had like an exam portion where it didn't give you any hints and ooh, my flashlight went out. It didn't give you any hints. My phone restarted. And see if I can fix this a little bit. I don't know if that helps or not. I think that made it worse. What was I saying? Oh, and it stops the test if you fail, like over the allowed limit. Not fail, but like get a whole lot of questions wrong over the allowed limit. Because on the DMV test, you're only allowed like 5 questions. Out of 25 questions, only 5 can be wrong. So yeah, my DMV experience. I had my appointment. I made it for 9 in the morning. It wasn't a long wait. I took a number and I got up pretty quickly. Well, they got me in pretty quickly. So then they had to go through this process of doing my paperwork and because I have CP, I had to fill out a medical report and get all my doctors to fill it out, or at least what was, at least what applied to me. So I didn't have a neurologist or a cardiologist, so obviously those didn't apply to me, but I got my eye doctor and my regular doctor to fill it out and send it over to the Raleigh DMV. And then I thought they were going to make me fill out a whole new one, honestly, but they just said that they had to print it out since we had already sent it to the Raleigh DMV. They just had to make it look like they had issued me one or something like that. It was really confusing. But after we had done the paperwork and they took my picture, it was time for the eye test, which this part freaked me out because I could see my examiner told me to read the letters on row 1, which was the top row, read all the way across, and there was like 3 columns. And I could see column 1 and I could see column 2, but I couldn't see column 3 all the way down, and that really concerned me. And the DMV instructor, he was like, "What's wrong with your right eye?" I was like, "I don't know. What's wrong with my right eye?" And I don't know what he did, but he managed to fix it to where I couldn't see the first 2 columns, but I could see the last column that I was supposed to be seeing. So I was able to read the first and second row. Thankfully, I don't know how well I did on that, but obviously I didn't do too bad because they still gave me a permit. After they did the eye test, which when they do the eye test, they just have you look in this machine, you know, kind of like the one that you would see at the eye doctor. But after they do the eye test, they, you know, they test you on road signs. Excuse me. They test you on the road signs. And you're still looking in the eye machine, or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. But I can't tell you what signs they gave me because every test I think is different. And I think it's illegal to tell you what is on my test or something like that. I don't know if it's illegal, but in case it is, I'm not going to tell you what was on my test because I don't even think I can remember all of it. But they gave me 12 signs. I had to tell them what they were, and I think I only got like one wrong, and that's because it was just round. And I knew it was like a warning sign, but I wasn't sure what it was because it didn't have like a picture or anything. But I think I got the rest of them right. And then after that, it was time for me to take the computer test. So on the computer test, they give you, obviously, like I said earlier, 25 questions, and you can get 5 wrong. So, oh, and I forgot to mention that they give you like headsets and a pencil with an eraser to use as a stylus because it's like touch screen. But you can put the headsets on and you can hear the audio of them asking you the question, or you can read it at the same time. And the guy told me that you can skip questions, which is true, you can skip questions, but you can only skip, I think, so many. So he told me not to skip questions if I didn't have to. So I think I only skipped a couple of them, and I actually didn't get any of my questions wrong, because if you skip a question, I don't think they count it as wrong, unless you skip like too many. I don't know. I don't know if I skipped too many. I don't think I did because I still passed. So I don't know if there's like a limit to that or whatnot, but I think I skipped like maybe 5. And I think I already said that. But yeah, it really wasn't that hard. I can't tell you what was on it, but just, you know, use the DMV Genie app. It really helped me, and using the test that I found on Google and the DMV practice test on their website really helped. And like, I read the manual all the way through as well, but I only did that one time, and I don't know, like all in all, I think I studied for 4 months. So it was really not that big a deal. It was pretty easy. But then again, every test is different, so I would be over-prepared. I would rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. Anyways, I hope that helped. I feel like I was all over the place and rambling. But if you have any other questions, or if I can help you with anything, let me know. And like I said, I hope this video helped you at least a little bit. I hope you have a great night, and, well, I don't know what time it is there, but here it's night. So I hope you have a great night, and remember that you are too beautiful. And good luck on your test.